Welcome, everyone, to Football Friday Night. I'm Adam Cellini alongside Dwayne Lindo. And what a week if you're a football player. A lot of high-pressure games, and it was a lot of fun, wasn't it, Dwayne?
You know, we only have a couple weeks left, which is crazy. I mean, the season went by so fast. Yeah. So there's teams right now that are in the driver's seat, and there's teams that are looking for a playoff spot. So we'll see how this plays out.
Yeah, and when you get 2 weeks completely canceled because of hurricanes, that speeds up the process
that hurts
a little bit too. We'll start with our game of the week. After handing Manatee their first district loss in 6 seasons, Riverview now has a legitimate shot at a district title, Dwayne.
Well, I tell you, Adam, a win against Newsom would all but guarantee playoffs for these guys.
Absolutely. So Riverview hasn't made the playoffs since 2013. Todd Johnson telling his boys it's simple. You win, you're in tonight. And on the first drive, Mike Welser feeling it. Pump fakes, finds a wide-open Milwaukee Weidman who takes it in for the easy score, early lead. And this offense
that helps.
Rolling right out of the gate. Following Wolves' possession, Drew Lindbeck's pass picked off by linebacker Julian Lowenstein, and the sophomore's going to take it 40 yards, looking for end zone. Eventually dragged down about the 5. It leads to another Riverview touchdown.
The Rams are making a statement here.
Yeah, they were, but they hit a few roadblocks, had some costly turnovers, and before the half, Lindbeck rolls left and hits his wideout Marquise Brooks for a 7-yard score. It cuts the Rams' lead to just 6 before the half, but that Rams offense coming alive in the second half. They win it 41-14. So, Dwayne, we knew the Rams needed a win tonight. This is huge. This puts them in the driver's seat of that district.
Yeah, you know, you have Manatee who lost to Riverview. I mean, they're still looking to try to get a playoff spot in this particular district. Newsom was the team looking in, trying to get a playoff spot. Newsom lost to Manatee. Newsom lost to Riverview. They're more than likely out. So I tell you what, it more than likely will be Manatee and Riverview in this district.
And more exciting, it could be Manatee and Riverview in the playoffs. If they win early right away, we could see another matchup, and that could be a lot of fun for the Sun
That
Coast.
would be exciting.
That would be great. Do you think Manatee could clip them the second time around?
Who knows? I mean, Manatee, as we mentioned last week, Manatee has all these athletes. It's just a matter of Coach Booth trying to rally the team up, trying to rally those guys and get the job done. But on the flip side, you have a great coach in Riverview, and he's getting the job done over there.
Absolutely. Now we move over to Class 7A. This game had a strong case for our game of the week as well.
Well, that's right, Adam. Palmetto, a great team, not to mention well coached. They need to grab this win to make a dent into districts.
We the best defense in the county.
Daquan McCobb making a statement, but they have to prove it against a Palmetto team with one of the best defenses on the Suncoast. We start in the first, Brain River driving Colosimo with a laser to Travis Toby for 10 yards, which leads to this. A Raymond Thomas 1-yard run. The Pirates eating up 4:30 in their first drive for the touchdown. Adam, you hear the term knowledge is power? Well, Colosimo tosses a bomb to Knowledge, as you saw there. Knowledge McDaniel, he takes it 50 yards to the house to make it 14-0 Pirates. We go in the second quarter, and it's Colosimo again spreading the wealth, this time to Tyrone Collins for the 60-yard play. I mean, these guys are just blowing it up. The Tigers playing some of that classic red zone defense here as Desmond Ross picks off Colosimo's pass for the touchback, but they don't get much else. The River rolls 35-0.
And Palmetto will have to take on Venice next week, who was up at Lakewood Ranch tonight. The Mustangs struggling so far in their district this year. First quarter, direct snap to Matt Speedy LaRoche.
Got to get that Speedy in there.
And he gone. Dwayne, I mean, how good is this guy?
This guy will, without question, I think this is a D1 prospect without question.
I mean, he's racing himself at the end of that run. Just
insane.
Nobody in sight. Venice up 14-0. Later on, the Indians again in the red zone. This time it's junior Courtney Doss. Touchdown. Praise be to God. There you go. Mustangs fans trying to stay in it in the second quarter with his heels on the goal line. Speedy off to the races again, 95 yards.
Unbelievable.
Completely untouched. The Indians taking care of business. They roll 62-0.
Yeah, that was pretty much a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, I think so a little bit. Now, Braden River and Venice looking very good, definitely on the path to the playoff. What do you like about these teams late in the season?
Look, Palmetto is kind of looking from the outside in, trying to get a playoff spot. But Venice and Brain River, I don't see anyone taking them in this district. These guys are the real deal. Venice beating Brain River a couple weeks ago. Brain River, not a bad team at all. I just don't see these two teams losing.
Absolutely, and it's going to be very tough for Palmetto. Like we said, still in it, but they got to beat Venice next week. Coming up, can Southeast lock up their 5A district title tonight?
And a look at one of the best athletes ever on the Suncoast. But first, our own meteorologist, Bob Harrigan.
Number one intern Chloe Comboy getting ready for some more highlights on Football Friday night. I'm getting psyched up. I hope you are too. Back in a little bit.
The official Suncoast Storm team at ABC7. We're here for you.
If you have a suspicion for harboring prostate cancer, we have a way of diagnosing by using an exquisite instrument called three-dimensional color flow power Doppler ultrasound. Using this system, we can identify abnormalities within the prostate that you could otherwise never detect. The Dotoli Cancer Center is the only center in the southeastern United States which has this technology. If you have prostate cancer, we will find it.
Come experience the precision, performance, and power of the Ram 1500 during Ram Power Days at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. Built tough enough to help you conquer whatever the day may throw your way with all the comfort, gizmos, and gadgets you'd find in a luxury vehicle. And right now, get over 20% off. That's up to $15,000 off a new Ram 1500. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota.
Getting older shouldn't mean giving up all the things she loves to do. It should just mean, well, finding new ways to do them. Right at Home's professional team thoughtfully selects caregivers to provide help with personal care, housekeeping, and of course, meal preparation.
Oh, that smells so good.
Oh, and it tastes good too.
We can provide the right care right at home.
Selling your home? Insist on a 3D showcase tour from Gulf Shores Realty. Virtual tours are flat and boring and look more like a slideshow than a tour. A 3D tour from Gulf Shores Realty is like actually walking through the home without the drive. Get instant access to your next home from any device. Multiple views give homebuyers a perspective like no other. For a limited time, mention ABC7 and Gulf Shores Realty will provide a complimentary 3D tour with your new listing.
Today, everyone is looking for carpeting that lasts longer. G. Fried has you covered with Karastan. With a legacy of quality and integrity, we provide you with a huge selection of Karastan carpets with exclusive lifetime limited warranties. All installed by our highly skilled, highly knowledgeable team. Come ask us why Karastan is the best and most durable. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Well, Dwayne, we got Southeast High School at Hardy tonight with a chance to take the lead in the district.
Well, Adam, both teams with a perfect district record, and the Seminoles would need to be perfect on the road tonight.
Absolutely. Southeast able to beat Hardy to finish runner-up in the district last season. Could they do it again for the crown this year? First quarter, Hardy in the red zone. Hayden Lindsay drops back and throws a high fade for Johnny Jean, and what a catch in the corner of the end zone. The Wildcats go up 7-0. Southeast coaches stunned. I couldn't believe what I saw. Second half, Southeast down 4. They run a screen to running back Queon Birch, and this is this guy's bread and butter. Look at him work up the sidelines, breaking tackles, gets it across the 50. But the Seminoles offense, they just couldn't finish with points on that drive. Third quarter, Wildcats inside the 20. Lindsay is going to keep it around the end with blockers in front of him, dives for that end zone, and scores again. Wildcats extend their lead and hang on at home. They beat Southeast 20-10.
I'll tell you, head coach Dumaka Atkins and the Tornadoes looking for a playoff spot, but they have to get past Lemon Bay first. And they make a statement right here. 15 seconds in the game, the pass to Jermaine Ziegler, and that kid is gone. 7-0 Booker.
Looking good.
Yeah, so we go into third quarter. Booker up 12-7 at this point. Arthur Brantley, who blew up last week, is doing it again. He gets the handoff and bullies his way into the end zone.
Look at him go.
Yeah, Lemon Bay with a little life. The handoff to Logan Liddick for the touchdown. Tornadoes too much, though, as they go on to win their third straight game, 30-15.
Now we look at some scores from around the Suncoast. Manatee winning big over the other Riverview, the Sharks, and Sarasota survives Northport with a 1-point win. Charlotte and Port Charlotte cruising tonight. They'll have their rivalry matchup next week, Dwayne.
The war on the peace.
There you go. Bayshore's comeback falling short against DeSoto, and Out of Door Academy losing on the road in Orlando. St. Stephen's and Bradenton Christian both winning tonight. Those two teams could meet again soon in the postseason. And IMG Academy beats Trinity Christian in Jacksonville. The Ascenders undefeated through 7 games this year. So for tonight's Football Friday Night Flashback, one of the most exciting high school football players to come out of the Suncoast. In the fall of 2000, Southeast High quarterback A.D. McPherson was putting up monster numbers, 3,700 yards passing, 42 touchdowns, and another 10 touchdowns running the ball. McPherson was named Mr. Florida for football, and he also won the Mr. Florida Award for basketball. Dwayne, he's the only athlete to ever win both in the state. Right. The Seminoles finished that season as district and regional champions.
And I got to tell you that A.D. McPherson was one of the best athletes to come out of the Suncoast. I mean, you watch him play, it was insane.
Absolutely special, and had a nice little pro career too.
Yeah,
to go along with it.
And I have to mention too the war on the peace with Port Charlotte and Charlotte. Both teams undefeated. The Peace River separates both schools. So that's the whole thing about the war on the peace.
There you go. Yeah. And it will be part of our shows next week. So we've shown you the highlights. We've given you the scores. Now it's time to take a look around the Suncoast at the pictures that you sent in. It's a segment we call Friday Night Sights. We'll start with a picture involving food, because I don't know about you, Dwayne, I could go for a burger right now.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
And this is Mike and John holding down Grill City at the Riverview game. And then a pregame shot at tonight's Braden River Palmetto game. That did not end up going so well for the Tigers and that Tiger Paw. And here's our weekly Kathleen Gag submission. Always appreciative. We're going to go with the Sarasota High cheerleaders ready to support the Sailors and breast cancer awareness tonight.
And Kathleen, we thank you for your picks. I know Adam's your favorite newscaster there, but
right.
Hey, you know.
She said it last week. Yeah. I'll never forget. We welcome you guys to send in your own pictures when you're out at games. Just tweet us on our Twitter handle @MySuncoast. Include the hashtag Fan of the Week, and we'll get those photos on air. And coming up, our Football Friday Night Fan of the Week. Stick around.
Monday at 4 on Suncoast View.
I'm Stephanie Roberts on Suncoast View. We get ready for a haunted Halloween with some creepy crafts, plus sounds of the Suncoast for a cause, and Chef Paul Madison in the kitchen.
Monday at 4 on Suncoast View.
This is a special health alert for seniors suffering with joint pain. If you have Medicare insurance, you may qualify for high-quality support braces at little or no cost.
I'm thrilled with my knee braces.
Now, there is a simple and proven solution for seniors to get out of pain with state-of-the-art support braces.
I barely feel any pain at all.
Braces for your knees and back, as well as your shoulders and ankles, too.
I'm so happy with the quality of these braces.
Call now, and you could qualify for a pain-relieving brace at little or no cost.
I can play ball again, and it doesn't hurt.
And because of my Medicare coverage, it costs me next to nothing.
So call now.
And because I have this red, white, and blue Medicare card, my braces have cost me just about nothing.
It's true. You may get a knee, back, shoulder, and ankle brace at little or no cost.
They qualified me for 2 knee braces and a back brace.
If you have knee or back pain, give them a call. They can help.
1-800-476-8967. 1-800-476-8967.
Gold fever has once again swept the nation. And everyone is rushing to Florida to strike it doubly rich. Introducing the $5 million Gold Rush Doubler. We're doubling cash prizes for over $752 million in payouts. And 36 prizes from $1 million to $5 million. The Florida Gold Rush is on. The Florida Lottery, just imagine.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, iComfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. For a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
You only have one life. Are you gambling with it? 1 in 3 adults have high blood pressure. Not knowing your numbers could cause you to lose, big time. Luckily, you can turn the odds in your favor by getting your blood pressure checked today. Don't leave your health to chance. Learn more at heart.org/HPV.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. Our promise means a new car you'll love. If not, return it for one you do. At Sarasota Ford, we promise live market pricing. We monitor national pricing on our entire inventory, so you get the best deal. In fact, we guarantee it. Bring us any competitor's ad, and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
Time now for our Fan of the Week, and it's Tina snapping this very well-framed selfie. We don't know who's next to you, Tina, but we do know that you are our Fan of the Week this week. Tina from Riverview, thank you very much. And we're going to end our show tonight with a review of the program from our own ABC7 media critic, Daniel Feingold. Daniel, how are things on your end? I guess we'll never know.
Wow.
I don't know. I'm not hearing Daniel at all, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you know, we're better off.
He looks very eccentric.
Yeah, we're better off because
saying.
I'd like to hear you and I talk about football as opposed to hearing Daniel's comments.
That's true.
You
yeah.
know? Although I love Daniel, but still.
And his sweet headband. And we'd like to remind you that we are doing that breast cancer awareness walk, and we got a couple headbands of our own.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Got to sport
them. Pink. We'll see you next week, folks.